Hello, my name is Brian Scott. Hopefully you recognize me from our online worship services or in-person worship, or just I've lived in Red Wing more or less for the last 20 years. But I did want to introduce myself as a relatively new member of United Lutheran Church staff. My title is Minister of Community Life, or more simply just Congregational Minister. They're both fairly vague titles, fairly open-ended, and that is on purpose. We live in volatile times. We live in a time where we don't really know what's going to happen tomorrow or what the church is going to look like in 4, 6, 12 months. And so at least right now, my job is pretty fluid. It's pretty open-ended so that it'd be easier for us to adapt and change as the world around us adapts and changes. Now, hopefully in 6 months, in a year, hopefully we'll be post-pandemic and we'll have a clearer idea of what the future of the church is going to look like, and my job will become more solid. But as for right now, it's pretty open-ended and pretty fluid. That said, I have 3 major areas that I'm going to be focusing on. First one is worship, pretty much what I've been doing for the last year. I'll continue to work on the online worships, and I'll be working deeply in collaboration with Pastor Justin and with intern Pastor Lisa and with Karen and Gretchen and Kim, as well as Amanda and Jenny. I mean, really much of the staff, to put together worships that are lively and engaging and fun and spirit-led and that point us again and again back to Jesus. And also worships that are filled with people leading in different ways. That is participation from across our congregation and even community, that we have different people coming forward and sharing their gifts. So that'll be one of my main focuses. Another one will be community building. We'll look for this probably more next fall, but the hope is to create events, to create fun events for the congregation, all of us to come together and laugh together and have a good time together. I can't think of a time in at least my lifetime when it has been more important for people to get out of their houses and put away their phones and put away their computers and actually just be in each other's presence, and just without agenda for the most part, but just to have fun, to just be community. So a lot of my job will, again, in collaboration with intern Pastor Lisa and Amanda and Pastor Justin and Jenny and probably the music staff as well, with everyone, Lori, all of us will be working together to create community events, consistent ones, excellent ones, ones that we can come together and have fun together. And then the third area will be pastoral care, especially as Pastor Justin goes on a sabbatical this summer. One of my roles, again, working in collaboration. That's an ongoing theme at this staff, but working in collaboration with Pastor Justin, Amanda, and Jenny, and Lori, working together to provide pastoral care to those who need it. So I'll be entering into those sacred spaces, hospital rooms, hospice centers, funeral homes, and bringing the light of Christ into difficult situations, in times of grief, in times of heartache, to proclaim the hope of the resurrection. So those are the 3 areas. I'll be working at worship and community building and pastoral care as we move forward together as a church. And I'm excited to do it. It is an excellent staff. It is a beautiful community, and it will be fun for us to work together. Now, in the short term, in the next 5 months, I'll also really be working at getting to know people, to sitting down with people, to going for walks with people, to hearing your stories, to getting to know you better. So if you have time for a walk around Bay Point Park or a coffee down at Mandy's, let me know, and I'll, of course, also be reaching out to you. Thank you. It is an honor and a blessing to be here.